Well, so that's it. I've ordered my Sidi Mid-Adventure 2 boots in black. Well, that's the only colour they do, from a UK online company called sportsbikeshop.co.uk. So I was after a pair of boots for my Africa Twin. I don't ride too much in the rain. I live in an island called Jersey and it's 8 miles by 5 miles, so I didn't want a heavy pair of boots. And if I go away with the wife, I just wanted a pair of boots that we could do a little bit of touring and we could park up and go for a little stroll without putting any training shoes on or having to carry another pair of footwear to make it comfortable whilst we're walking off the bike. So stacks of boots on the market there. At some point you've got to choose what kind of boots you're going to go after. So based on price, protection, I narrowed it down to several boots, Alpenstars, Former and Sidi. And yeah, you've got to go for one of them, so I went for the Sidis, and they should be here very shortly. What's that I hear? Is that the doorbell? I think they're here already. Well, that was a quick delivery, so here they are. Postman's just delivered them. So let's crack on and open the boots and see what they're like. I'm normally a UK size 8, but all the stuff on the internet that I read, they said go a size up, so that's a European size 42. UK size 8, so I've gone for a European size 43. So I've ordered a size 43, just check the bottom there, that says it's a 43. And that one says it's a 43. So there we go. So there's my pair of Sidi Mid-Adventure 2 boots in black. So first reaction, yeah, seem to be pretty well made actually. Yeah. I'll put the specs up somewhere, but I don't think they're leather. I think they're some kind of man-made material. But yeah, they look pretty good. Lots of protection around the ankle. We'll go into that a bit later on. So yeah, that's it. That's my Mid-Adventure 2 boots, size 43. I take a size 42 normally, but I have gone one size up based on the internet chat about buying these kind of boots. Right guys, so I said I was going to try them on, but I have tried them on already. A really annoying thing is that they have a great ratchet buckle system here, but I don't know if you can see it, they've got adjustments down the side here. I have no idea how to adjust it. Looked on the internet, can't find anything. They give you all this bump in the Sidi box, and none of it, even the technical information, shows you how to adjust the buckle straps, the ratchet straps, to get you a better fit. So maybe it's me and I'm just the only person that can't work out how to do it, but when I find out how to do it, I'll let you guys know. But man, why put all this crap inside the box if it doesn't show you how to use the ratchet system? Ridiculous. Anyway, I shall now go and try and put them on. As you can see guys, I'm not blessed with massive calves, so I'm 5'9", about 75 kilos, average kind of build. Got me slim, thin socks on, and they're super dry socks, so nothing too thick or too warm, as they say. And as I've mentioned, I've gone for the one size up as per the internet chatter. So gone for the size 9, although I'm a size 8. So yeah, they go on very easily, and the ratchet system to do them up is really easy. A little bit of Velcro, and I've got sort of slimish jeans on. Yeah, that's cool. It's all fine. And again, the right hand boot pops in quite easily. There's the lower buckle. That's it, both boots are on. And that's my slim jeans on. no problems there over the top of the boots. But I need to work out how to adjust those the ratchets to get a perfect fit, so they fit me rather than as they come out of the factory. So yeah, they're a snug fit with that thin sock on. I'd like to be able to work out how to adjust the ratchet system here. I'm sure it's really easy, but I don't want to break anything, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more internet research, because at the moment there's just a little bit of pressure when I close that buckle up on the top of the foot. So if I can sort that out, I'm sure they'll be fine. They feel a little bit stiff, as one would expect. Obviously these haven't been broken in yet, so essentially I've only had them half an hour. But yeah, so they do feel a little bit stiff on the sole. Well guys, I've finally worked it out, how to adjust the ratchet straps on these boots. Yeah, it's actually pretty straightforward, but not in the manual. So basically what you do is you pull it through 90 degrees, the strap, and then you adjust it wherever you want to, and then you push it back and it just clips in twice to its new position. So down at the man cave, guys, so what do I think about the boots so far? Well, I've ridden the bike now for about 3 hours, I guess. Certainly the boots are getting better, more comfortable to wear. So the only thing I've had to do is just adjust the gear lever, because the boot is actually quite deep here, so obviously the gear lever was slightly set lower for my previous boots, and I was having no difficulty in getting the boot under the gear lever to change gears. So very simple, just raise the gear lever up, so further up, and then that way I can get the boot under no problem whatsoever. And you've obviously got the gear selector pad on the toe of the boot there, so that doesn't cause any problems. So what other things have I noticed? Well, the sole of the boot, the design, a bit commando boot looking, I suppose. So when I've been putting the centre stand down, obviously putting my foot under here to bring the centre stand down, sometimes I haven't got the right position of the boot on the centre stand, and you can't slide your foot across because of the chunky grips at the bottom. So you've got to take your foot away from the stand and then re-engage again, and then when you're happy with the position of the boot on the stand, then you can lower the stand to the ground. So that's one thing I've noticed there. On the side of the boot, just spin it around, you've got some nice, I'm going to say suede type material. So obviously on my Africa Twin here, the boot will sit against the side there, and hopefully shouldn't cause too much in the way of wear. A little bit dirty at the moment, the boots and the bike, but yeah, pretty impressed with the boots so far. It's a different kind of feel to my previous sporty type boots, but no, more than happy with them. And the other side on the brake pedal, I've just had to adjust that as well, just to lower the pedal. Oh, that guys, yeah, I've got to say, more than happy with these boots. Yeah, good boots. Been out in the rain in them, hasn't got wet, but in fairness, it haven't been out in the rain long enough to try it. So unless I'm going to go stand in the puddle, but I'm going to take Sidi's word for them, and they say they're 100% waterproof. They've got the Gore-Tex mark on there. In case you're wondering, it's I'm led to believe it's a legal requirement, or if you've got a Gore-Tex product, Gore-Tex wants the Gore-Tex name on the boot, so that is why they whack Gore-Tex on every garment which has got Gore-Tex in it. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments down below. What else on the back of the boot there? Reflective panels. As I said previously, I did look at the former boots, but I went for these Sidi boots just because they seem to have a bit more in the way of ankle protection, both on the outside and indeed on the inside of the boot. In relation to any shin protection, they've got sort of there's no hard plastic protective material on the shin. It's just, I don't know what it is, some kind of softy, leathery, microfibery type material with bellows type stitching, which I guess would ease the flexing of the boot. So the things we do for product review, guys, these are the boots on, and height wise they are about 10.5 inches, just under 27 centimeters. I've got a short sock on, but obviously with a long sock keep a little bit warmer when you're sat on the bike. Got my Oxford Mondial adventure trousers on, and they're all done up quite nicely. And let's have a look what they look like on the bike. As I said before, I've had to adjust the gear lever to allow for the slightly thicker sole and boot area. Yeah, the only thing with these is when you're sat on the bike, obviously the trousers will ride up a little bit, so you've only got to, once you're sat down, a couple of inches before the top of the boot becomes exposed. So that may be a problem. So if you're going somewhere cold, then maybe just popping on a longer pair of socks would sort that one out. But that's the only thing I've noticed in the 3 hours or so that I've been riding the bike is, yeah, just on these trousers anyway. That's pretty much a true reflection of how the trouser would fit on the boot. So yeah, it's just about an inch below the top of the boot, and obviously depending on how you're moving on the bike, that sort of may ride up a bit more. But yeah, a longer pair of socks if you're going somewhere cold will sort that one out. Right then, I've just moved upstairs and I've got some ski socks, which are thicker socks obviously, and let's try those on. And just to make sure with that sizing, as I said, I've gone to a size 9, although I take a size 8 normally in my footwear. So let's try a thicker sock and let's see if it will fit. R for right and L for left, as they say. So I haven't done this before, so let's see if it works. And obviously with my trousers, as I've just shown, riding up, just potentially exposing the top of the boot, slightly colder weather, you might want a longer sock on just to stop that. Arnie, come here. Sorry, it's got all the family in today, guys. This is Arnie. Come here. Arnie is a Whiskers cat, aren't you, Arnie? Hey? Yeah, you Whiskers cat. Yep. Right, so ski sock on, a fairly thick sock, and yep, so it's noticeably snugger in the boot. But yeah, yep, that seems to be all right. And what does that feel like? All right, guys. So yeah, the boot's a bit tighter fit, obviously, because it's a lot thicker sock, but it's certainly doable. Yeah, not a problem at all. And as I said, I sat on the bike. Cheerio, Kira. Yeah, that would solve the problem of the top of the boots maybe being exposed when you're sat down on the bike whilst riding along. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. If you're in the market for a set of touring type boots which you can walk around in, then I think you won't go too wrong with these guys here. They fit, or you can put them on easily, take them off easily, waterproof with Gore-Tex on them. I don't think you're going to go too wrong with them. Maybe some of the other boots out there might be a little bit easier to walk around in, but I was after that sort of compromise between walking around off bike when you get to a destination or whatever, and safety on the bike, so I think they're going to suit the build quite well. Again, if you've got any comments below, please feel free to make any comments that you've see fit to make, whether you like the boots or not, if you've got them already. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. I quite enjoy these boots. Yeah, safe riding. Until next time. Cheerio.